What's going on YouTube? Josh here from Momentum Productions. I'm back with another live stream, except today I'm much more energized. I'm much more relaxed. So I'm ready to answer some of your questions and give more advice. Yesterday I was completely out of it. Man, it was just a really stressful week, to be honest. The holidays are coming up, so I'm planning on different edits, different projects that are coming. So, oh man, so many things have been going through my mind. And I just wanted to touch base with you guys to see how you're doing with your filmmaking stuff. Like, if you have any questions, please let me know. I do have a ton of equipment around me, so if you want me to demo something for you, I would be more than happy to demo some equipment. Gimbals on gimbals on gimbals. I have two new gimbals coming in the next couple months. Brand new gimbals that are actually, one has been on the market already, and the other one's coming into the market. It's a new Tech gimbal for the smartphones. So that'll be interesting to test out. I don't have any details on it yet. It's still under wraps, but it's coming, and I'm sure it's going to be pretty impressive. So I'm excited for that to be hitting the market. Regarding anything else like lighting, microphone setups, let me know if you want me to cover any techniques, and I would be more than happy to. Gutham says, "Hi buddy, review the GH5 gimbal Moswa Air. Please review that." I already reviewed the Moswa Air. I already reviewed that gimbal. Check it out on my YouTube channel. Okay, Mark Artist is asking, "Hey dude, what gear do you prepare for vlogging like monitor?" Can you rephrase that question? It's a little difficult. Can you yeah, just rephrase that question for me so I better understand what you're saying. Yeah, let me know. I have a new monitor coming in on Saturday. It's called the Sakani 5-inch monitor. It's touchscreen, 1080p monitor. It's supposed to be very good. So I'm going to be testing that out over the weekend, coming out with a review probably later next week. So that will be interesting. And what brand of monitor? Right now I'm using Lilliput, but the standard right now is small HD. Those are the most robust, slim, and very good picture quality, but one of the most expensive monitors out there. But I'm reviewing this brand new brand coming out. It's called Sakani, so wait for me to get my hands on that before you spend hundreds of dollars on a new monitor. Right now I only have one monitor, which is the Lilliput. It's okay, it's whatever. I spent maybe $250 on it. It's thick, it's old. I got it back in like 2012, something like that. So obviously there's newer monitors out there that perform a lot better. Can you suggest the best 4K monitor, low budgeted? You got to give me a budget, my friend. I don't know what you consider a low budget. To some people, $10,000 is a low budget. So you have to give me a budget here. And size. Size is also a factor. It's lemonade. It's really tart. So sorry if I'm making a weird face. Yeah, you gotta let me know what your budget is. You also gotta let me know what size you're looking at, and if there's also a specific brand. Ronald, hi. Rosmani Take commercial came out pretty nice. Great footage. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate it. One thing I wish we had more of was time. We had 5 hours to shoot it and location scout. We had a script written out, but the location that we wanted to shoot at, it was not available. Straight off the bat, it was not available for some reason. So we had to drive all around LA to find the location. That took up at least 2 hours, and then we had 3 hours to shoot it. It was run and gun, basically. Run and gun in 5 hours. So I think it came out decent for what we did. If we had the car for maybe a couple days and planned out the shoot a lot more into detail, I think that it could have come out so much better. Actually, it would have come out to be like a 20-25 minute full review video on the Rosvani tank. Kind of like Top Gear style. We would have had dashboard cameras, more drone footage, so it would have been really cool to have more of that time. Simon says, Simon says, can we have a look at the Sakani monitor that you are going to review? Yeah, it's coming in on Saturday. I don't have it in my hands yet. It's getting shipped to me, so I should have it Saturday. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a live stream on Saturday. I'm releasing a new review video tomorrow morning about a new tripod. It's like a bendable tripod for your smartphone. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be released on my channel tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time. Mark Artis, are you talking about the small HD focus? What about the autonomous Ninja Blade? So, Atomos. Mark, yes, I'm talking about the small HD focus. You're absolutely right. What about the Atomos Ninja Blade? So I don't know anything about the Ninja Blade. I know about the Shogun. I always wanted to buy the Shogun for my Sony A7S. I never bought it. It's $1,000 for that little monitor, but it does a lot. It records RAW. It's a monitor. Beautiful picture. I have never worked with the Shogun or the Blade. I can't give you my honest opinion on it. I can read about gear, and I can give you my opinion about reading about the specs, but that's one thing. To actually experience the gear in person, it's a completely... Specs don't matter when you experience the gear when it's in your hands. You don't really care about the specs. You care about the actual experience and the quality product. When you hold it, touch it, use it, it's completely different than just reading specs online. So if I'm going to review a product, I'd rather give you my honest opinion after I actually have had it and operated it. Otherwise, I don't really have a final say in a specific product. So unfortunately, I haven't reviewed any Atomos products. Hopefully I will in the future. Greetings, I want to know if you have tried the maximum recording of the DSLR mirrorless you are using and observed the clips. It was split into 5 minutes maximum. So yeah, on the A7S and on my A9, the maximum recording time is 29.59 minutes, just under 30 minutes. I actually installed a camera hack onto my Sony A7S, which allows it to record an infinite amount of minutes until the card fills up. If you guys would like, I can show you how I did that in a future tutorial video. It's a specific hack, but the A9 doesn't support this hack. It's only the Sony Alpha cameras that have the play memories built in. The A9 doesn't have it. The A7R3 won't have the play memories app, so those cameras will not be able to have that hack unless the hackers come up with some other way of hacking that that time limit. The GH5 also doesn't have a time limit, but it does split up the clips. There's been instances with the GH4. There's been instances with the GH4 where the split happened seamlessly, and then I've had instances where there was definitely a second missing of the clip, and it got me in trouble a few times during an edit. So I would try and do my best to properly time out the start and stop. Maybe during an applause, if you're shooting a live event, that's a great time to start and stop. When the speaker takes a breath or pause or takes a look at whatever they're reading or performing, start and stop immediately. Don't hesitate to do that. So that's another good, timing is everything. Be very alert to the start and stop button on your camera if you have that time limit, okay? Miko was here, or Miko was here. How familiar are you with the depth of field calculator applications? Any suggestions? I'm not familiar with any depth of field calculator apps. I didn't even know those existed. Do you want to share some with me? Video on the A2000 gimbal. How was it, my friend? What did you think? I made a few videos. Which one specifically are you talking about? What is your current drone inspired to in the future? My current drone is the DJI Mavic Pro. I sold my Phantom 4. I sold my Unique Typhoon. I also sold my Inspire 1, which I kind of regret because I really miss just flying that thing. I don't care if I would use it for work or not for work. I just love flying the Inspire. It is such an incredible thing to fly. The Mavic can't compare. The Phantom can't compare to the Inspire. The Inspire just, it flew so gracefully like a bird. Like, I felt like I was in the air with the Inspire when it flew. It's kind of weird. I had like a connection with my Inspire. Well, do I see an Inspire 2 in my future? No, I don't. It's, in my opinion, it's a little overpriced for what it is. 3 grand only gets you the drone. It doesn't get you the camera. So I don't think so. Maybe they're going to come out with a really fast Mavic in the next version. I hope they do. Like a 50, 60 mile per hour Mavic, like a racing drone, but with a gimbal attached to it. That would be so cool. But technology will allow for that to happen. So I hope they come out with a really, really fast Mavic. And that way I can actually shoot some really cool, like fast-paced stuff with that drone. Arsa. My Fuji X-T2 has the ability to record a maximum of 30 minutes, but why is it split up into 5 minutes? That's a really good question. Sometimes, to be honest, I don't know. I've had that issue with my Canon XF305, which was a TV broadcast camera. I don't have it anymore, but it also didn't have a time. It didn't have a time limit, but it split up the clips after I think it filled up 4 gigs, and then it would split up the clip seamlessly. Though I don't know why cameras do that. I think it's a safety feature in case. Okay, I think we're back on line. Sorry about that. That was bizarre. YouTube just cut me out of the live stream. Definitely some issues with their with their stuff there. I hope they fix that eventually. All right. I lost a few of you. Hopefully you guys will tune in back. Okay.